all at the same time. So if you have a block, let's come up onto the block. If not, even a blanket will do. And you just fold that and sit up on it. So let's go ahead and come to a good seat here. So I'm going to sit up a little bit and keep finding the right spot until I'm comfortable in my seat. Sometimes I like to take my glutes and just lift the muscle up so you can sit down a little bit more on your sits bones. And I notice that just brings me up. So let's find any comfortable seat, either legs like this, where both knees are on the mat, or you could also come to kneeling on a block. And begin with breath, that which really makes yoga practice unique. I'm going to take inhales through the nose and exhales through the mouth. And just keep doing that a few times. Inside out. Allow your mouth to open up and relax your jaws here. And you can keep that going, or we can just come into lion's breath, where we exhale, stick our tongues out to our chin, and stare between our eyebrows. So feel free to watch if you want first. So eyes closed, inhale. Open eyes, exhale. And keep doing that. And be gentle too. I've actually gone too far and kind of overstretched my jaw. And just notice after two more how our face feels. So come to resting in a more relaxed breath in and out through your nose. And throat very open here for easy breathing. We'll bring hands to heart center. And press your sternum into your thumbs and thumbs lightly back into your sternum. So feel lift. Draw your belly back towards your spine a little bit. Allow your head to relax. So an active, relaxed, seated position. Bring your breath to be audible. May this practice bring us strength, centering, and restoration. Let's go ahead and release our hands down and just start to roll our shoulders, opening up our eyes when it's ready, when you're ready, when the eyes are ready, or just keeping them closed. Really encourage finding moments where you can keep your eyes closed in yoga is, for me, transformative. So feel free to play with eyes closed and roll the opposite direction. Come back to audible deep breaths here. So let's bring our arms out and just roll our wrists one direction. And then switch. I think I'm rolling mine opposite directions. So just roll your wrists one way and then roll them the other way. And let's make some circles with our arms. Deep breaths. And then switch other direction. And then we'll just kind of move our arms back and forth, swinging them one over the other. So bring some blood flow to our bodies here after maybe a full day of activity. Finding movement in kind of these fun, less structured ways. And then rest, hands either on your thighs or face up. If you like, bring your pointer and your thumb together. Take a full inhale with me here and hold your breath. Relax your face. And now exhale. And hold your breath. Relax your face. Sit up tall, belly draws back into the spine. And inhale, fill up. Pause. Exhale, empty. Pause. Inhale back to Ujjayi Pranayama, in and out through our nose. You can keep gentle pauses between breaths, but it doesn't have to be quite as long. All right. From here, let's go ahead and bring our right hand to our belly, or your left hand, whichever you want. Bring a hand to your belly, and then bring your belly out. So push your abs into your hand, and then draw back. Inhale, come out. Exhale, back. Do that a few more times. And now keep your belly drawing in as you inhale. Both hands around your core and feel, what is it like to keep your muscles wrapping around your spine while you inhale and exhale. We're going to keep playing with that for this practice. Come off of your block. Move them off to the side. And from here, let's go ahead and come to all fours. And bring our hands right underneath our shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide. And just start here. Toes gently curl into the mat. Take a few breaths. And then we're going to inhale, extend our left leg back. And level our hips down toward the mat. So your left hip pointing down a little bit more. Push the floor away a little bit more. Belly draws back up. As you inhale, lift and stay in that lifted position. Maybe hands come forward a little bit more. Left hip still points down towards the mat. Inhale, reach your toes. Exhale, draw your toes back. Do that a few times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw in. Belly still lifts back up the whole time. See if we can keep practicing that. And then we're going to follow an exhale. Come up between our arms. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the outside of your left arm. Squeeze up. Inhale, back. Exhale towards your right arm. Anywhere, even if you just come up to your chest. Inhale, back. Exhale, center. Inhale, back. Exhale, left side. Reach the crown of your head as you inhale, come back. Exhale, right side. One more. Gaze straight down. Move with your breath. Press your pointer and thumb into the mat more, so paying attention to a lot of different things here. Exhale, step all the way through. Lengthen your stance, right knee comes back and out just a little bit. And then inhale, rise up, kneeling lunge. Get your stability here. So right toes really drawing into the mat a bit more, your right heel up. Take your left hand to the outside of your left knee and lightly press in while you press your knee together. Use that strength and stability to draw your belly back in and sit up a little straighter. Inhale, we're going to come up with our hands. Turn as we exhale, pull down like you're doing a pull-up. So we'll come up and we'll come down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you move through this. All the while, draw your belly back in. So notice if you start to arch, draw your belly in. Come up once more. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Find stability here. Belly draws back in. Reach up, extend. Belly stays drawn as we exhale. Turn to the left. Stretching here through our side body, hip flexor. A lot of things going on here. Head as relaxed as it can be. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Frame your foot, getting ready for a twist here. Let's walk our right hand off a little bit to the right and either come to a hand down, fingertips, or come to a block. Also, I should say that if you want to put a blanket under your knee, that would be a great idea, or a second mat. I'm kind of feeling like I should have brought one, but oh well, we'll keep going. So start in this kind of crouch position, right hand on the block or the floor, left hand on your outside of your knee, and kind of squeeze together. Feel your shoulder blades come onto your back. Sustain that, hugging your leg in like we did before. As you inhale, come up. Your right shoulder is going to want to creep under and kind of fall. See if you can keep drawing it onto your back. So you extend up. Curl your toes, lift your right leg up. Again, watch the shoulder, right shoulder. Draw it onto your back. Lengthen through your neck. Inhale once more. Exhale, come down. Inhale, step back. Come to a lifted plank. And stay here for a second before you exhale to a kneeling plank. Let's work on some stability in kneeling plank. So we're going to keep our toes curled, heels hugging to the sky as if you had a block there. Imagine there's a block between your thighs. Belly rises up. Stay there just for a second or two, more than a second, what am I saying? A few breaths. Push it down, shoulder blades come onto the back as we will follow our next exhale. Lower. Elbows hug sides. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, come down. Inhale, push back up, kneeling plank. Exhale, sink back, child's pose. Knees wide apart for this one. Oh boy. Finding lots of length through your spine here. Make it active. Hands spread wide. Forearms off of the mat. Forehead either resting on the mat or hover your head as you gaze down. Push into the mat a little bit. Few deep breaths here. Inhale, shift forward. Stepping forward with our right. No, we're not stepping forward yet. We're going to extend our right leg back, so switch to the opposite side here. So, hands down underneath us to start. Inhaling, our leg will lift. All the same things as before. So our right hip points down to the mat. Curl your toes on your left foot. I just had my top of my foot, and I think I like toes curled better, at least for today. Sometimes not, but toes curled for this practice. Push through the mat. Belly draws back up. Gaze is down or just slightly forward. Exhale, come up to center. Inhale, come back. Exhale to the outside right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left arm, squeeze up. Inhale, back. Exhale, center, keep it going. Inhale, back. Exhale, right side. Exhale, left side. One more. Extend through your head, come through. Inhale, back. Come through the middle. And exhale, right side. Inhale, back. Exhale, left side. Inhale, back. Exhale, step through. Pause here. Let's walk our left knee out to the side a little bit. You may have noticed I already did that. Just kind of widening a stance a little bit if you haven't already. And then inhale, we'll come up. Kneeling lunge here. Left heel now staying nice and high. Imagine if someone was pressing on your heel, but you weren't letting it move. So we're active from the back all the way to the front. Right knee on the outside, right hand on the outside of your right knee. A little press there. Come up a little bit taller. Belly draws back in. Give yourself a physical assist here that you feel it. Inhale, come up. Turn your palms forward. Exhale, pull up. A few more times. Come up. Cool down. Come up. Come down. Belly draws back. Come up. Come down. Come up once more. Stay here. Grab your right wrist or your left wrist with your right hand. Get a good clasp there. Extend up. Notice my back wants to just fall out, my core not get engaged. So draw your leg to the middle and use that squeezing in to draw the belly back. So going from slumping down to hugging everything to the midline so that I can extend up and then exhale, lean to the side. Left shoulder draws back a little bit. Lots of length here. Inhale, center. Exhale, come down. Getting ready for a twist on the side. So, blocks come out. Again, give yourself a little bit more space if you need to. Left hand out on a block or fingertips. Start in that crouch position where you can weasel your shoulders onto your back. I don't know why I say weasel, but shimmy them, slide them, draw them, whatever you want. So going from left shoulder falling into engage on your back like that pull-up that we did. Right hand on the outside of your right leg. Little press there as you inhale, extend and spin to the right. And take an exhale, come down, frame your foot. Move the block out of the way. Inhale, lift through your left leg. Inhale, step back, lifted plank. You could come down to kneeling if you wanted to, or stay in lifted. Let's pause here. In lifted, just like in kneeling, we want to find lots of length and stability. So, first push back a little bit. So allow your butt to come up. Feel how you're really reaching your heels back behind you. And then imagine you're hugging a block, or even put the block there. We could do that in another video, but for now, let's just keep flowing. Block between your feet there. Use the same energy of a block between your thighs, imaginative or actual. Belly draws up. Allow your shoulder blades to come onto the back a little bit more. Hover there. Push your pointer and your thumb. Strong and stable here. Exhale, lower. Come halfway. Inhale, we'll come onto the tops of our feet for a few breaths in up dog. Hug your heels toward one another. They're not falling in, but they're actively drawing to the midline. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. That's probably the hardest part, I think, in up dog. Exhale, release your knees. Inhale, toes curl, lift, dog. Oh boy. Just felt my spine and heard it pop a few places. And good pops. Okay, let's take a deeply bent position for this dog. So knees deeply bent. Heels hug to the midline. Push your hands more. Ears line up with your biceps. Gaze between your knees or your legs. Your knees are part of your legs. And with all that length of your arms and stability, inhale. Lengthen your heels towards the mat. They don't have to touch. Doesn't matter how far you go, just that you feel a good stretch there. And from here, let's inhale. We're going to step forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Do that again, halfway. And stay on the exhale. Allow your head to relax down. Hands can come to the mat, toes or thumbs and elbows. Sway side to side if you like. Any variation here. Knees can be especially more bent. And then from here, get active in your toes like you're going to lift the mat up and then reach them back out. Legs hug together. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Lightly press there. Come back to a steady breath. We're going to use this strength in our legs to stand up. So sustain that. Bring your hands to your thighs and inhale, stand up very slowly with all that strength. And pause here, standing in Tadasana. Relax and just come to an easy stance. So let's start to work on standing well. So we're going to go from just kind of everyday to standing around. Shoulders tend to fold forward, to opening up, shoulder blades on the back, palms forward, legs hug together like we did to stand up. Belly continues to draw back. Your gaze will be somewhere forward where you are able to keep the most length of your neck. Two more breaths here. And relax. And if you aren't already at the top of your mat, do so. So we're going to keep working with that stance. So we're going to come into a modified chair. Inhale, come down, hands come up, very slowly if you want. Exhale, hands to the outsides of your legs. Give yourself that assist. Press there, reach back through your tailbone. Keep that going. Hands on top of your thighs, press a little bit there. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale, reach your arms out. Do the pull-up. Exhale. One more. Reach. Exhale, stay. So keep all of these things, legs hugging together, belly to spine, and your upper back so engaged as you turn your palms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step or hop back to a crouch position. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pause here. Work on this one again. There's a lot of things going on. Really pressing the tops of your feet down, especially your big toe. Hug heels and thighs toward one another. Upper back engaged, belly drawing up. Next, exhale, release your knees. Inhale, curl the toes to dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, step through. Walking our hand out a little bit to the left, our left hand. Coming back to that crouch position we did at the beginning. Follow an inhale, twist. Left shoulder is going to want to keep hugging on your back as you inhale, right hand up. Left heel, keep drawing it back to the middle. Exhale, come down. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower half. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, release the knees. Inhale, curl your toes. So you can keep doing that one. I really like that transition. Or if you feel like you can roll over your toes with stability and you're able to balance out that action, then go for that. Push strongly through each arm. Fingers spread wide as we inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee toward nose, step through. Walk your right hand out a little bit. Hugging our left leg in, upper back, engage, belly still drawing back. Reach through your right leg. All that stability to inhale, left hand up. Right shoulder blade, draw it on your back. Right heel tucks in. Next, exhale, fold down. Inhale, step back, go through your half flow. Neat and dog. Inhale, come up to your toes. Exhale, step or hop up. Folding. Halfway, lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stand. Take a few breaths out through your mouth here. do 2 more flows. All right, so let's start to find some balancing. Inhale, sweep through to Utkatasana. Legs hug together, all in the same things, belly back, length through all of your spine. Inhale, come up to your tippy toes. Bring hands wherever you need to stay balanced. Lots of length here. Through our spine. Come back down, chair. Inhale, come up a little bit, right leg lifts. Exhale, we're gonna step back and out to a lunge. Take that down low, readjust however you need to. Get stable by widening your feet a little bit. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forward. Lengthen through the back leg. Belly draws back in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach with that squeeze up. We're going to come into a twist on this side. Steps twisting toward our left knee and staying upright. So follow an exhale. Bend your right leg. Turn to the left. Keeping that right leg bent helps for a lot of stability. Draw your belly back in. Or lengthen a little bit more through your right leg. I kind of like keeping it bent more so than not. We're going to windmill open up to the other side. And come into a warrior two, just briefly. All right, let's flip our top palm. Take the next inhale, come up. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. Exhale, side angle. Rest your left arm down on your left leg, just lightly. Inhale, extending your right arm up past your head. Now let's turn it into a flow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Side angle. One more. Come up. Extend. Come up. Fold down. Go through a half flow. Fingers spread wide. Step back on an inhale. Exhale, lower half or full. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. 4 breaths here. Inhale to your toes. Exhale, step or hop forward to a fold. Inhale, halfway. Fold down. Active legs, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, Tadasana. Bring hands to heart center. Take a few sighs out through your mouth. Let's keep it going. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach with that squeeze. Inhale to tippy toes. Find balance here. Again, hands go wherever you need them to. Heels hug in, legs hug in, belly draws back. Length through the top of our head. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, come up a little bit. Left leg lifts. Exhale, extend back, slow and steady, and out a little bit. Left knee, deep bend there. Give yourself a moment to get balanced here. Right leg draws back, left leg draws forward. Extend through your left leg a bit more. Draw your belly back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squeeze. Keep that as you inhale, rise. We're moving toward our twist on this side. Exhale, left arm forward. Right hand can go back or to the right hip. Deep bend in your left knee. Feel your belly draw back. 2 more breaths. Inhale, open up. Windmill the opposite way, warrior two. Left hip draws back a little, opening up through our right hip. Stacked over our waist here, flip our palm. Inhale, reverse. We'll come into a side angle. extend. The left shoulder opens up here, right arm just lightly rests or extends down, or you could even hover to the side. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Reverse, strength through our base of our legs all the way to the top. One more, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Come back once more. Windmill, frame your foot. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Let's take another 4 breaths here. Get ready to move. Inhale to toes. Exhale, bend, step or hop. Fold. Halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, Utkatasana. Upper back squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stand. Again, a few sighs out through your mouth. Hands at heart center, feeling your heartbeat. Okay, we're going to apply all of these strong movements for just one more flow. So we're going to add in a little bit more balancing. So from here, let's root down through our right leg, and we're going to, next to our left, root through your left leg. Inhale, right leg comes up. Find stability here. All the same things of hugging everything to the midline, belly drawing back, engaged upper back. Add in a twist here. Exhale, turn towards your leg. Stand up tall. Inhale to center. Exhale, extend and step back. Deep bend in your right leg. Change your stance so you get lots of length. Left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Reverse once more. And flow. Take your time. Set yourself up. Strong and stable. Back here in dog. Strength from the fingertips, arms, back, core, our bums, legs, feet, all of it. Inhale to your toes. Exhale, step or hop up. Fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, stand. Feel your face relax here. Ground through your right foot. Inhale, left leg comes up. Really push down through your right big toe. You're still a little springy in your right leg, not completely locked out in that joint. We'll follow an inhale, come up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, step back. Take a deep bend to start. And then lengthen your leg. Build it all. Legs hug in, belly, upper back. Exhale, we'll squeeze. Inhale, we'll reach. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Come up, reverse. Exhale, fold and flow. Take another inhale in between if you like. Pause to move a little slower. Set yourself up. And then go through your flow. At any point, feel free to pause the video, watch me, or just re-practice something yourself. A few breaths here. Inhale to your toes. Exhale, step or hop forward. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, heart center. From here, we're going to start to relax things a little bit. So let's come down into Malasana. So I'll show you first from the side. We squat down, feet pointing out, same direction as our knees. We could stay here, hands down on the mat, fingertips, or even if you like, to blocks. Give you something to kind of help get more length through your spine. I really like that. Or you could bring hands to heart center. Close your eyes and just really notice where you're stretching most here. I feel, of course, a deep stretch along the inside of my thighs and my low back. This feels really good for that too. You can change this up by bringing your palms closer together, lightly drawing them closer to your chest. Will intensify this stretch. And then release. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bring yourself down to kneeling. Move blocks wherever you have some space. And rest here in a kneeling position. Let's take our hands, lift our glutes up a little bit so we can start to feel our pelvis tilt forward, and then from that tilt, stack our spine up. Shoulder blades on the back as we rest here. Take some deep breaths. And then from here, we're going to come off of our backs and come onto all fours for a little cat-cow. So hands underneath our shoulders or a little bit in front. Knees underneath our hips. And let's curl our toes for this one. Heels hug inward. And let's start with a really strong cat. So push the ground away. Feel your belly draw up to your spine. Feel your head relax down. Now here's the trick. We're going to move from the bottom of our spine to the top. Keep your head where it is. And with the next inhale, start to lengthen your tailbone. Belly will drop. Chest drops. Head lifts last. Keep your head where it is. Exhale, tailbone first. Rolls up. Head moves last. So keep going. Seeing if you can move from the bottom to the top. And explore all the benefits of cat-cow through the whole length of your spine. Do just one more deep breath for this. And then come back to just a relaxed all fours. Sit back so that you can just swivel your feet out in front of you. Mosquito. So if you have a blanket, really nice to sit up on a blanket for our forward fold that we're going to do next. Not necessary, but definitely helps to tilt your pelvis and get you in a really good position with your core and upper back. So in all cases, let's make our legs active as we've been practicing. Sit upright. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we'll fold. Your hands can stop wherever you're going to feel a good stretch. Doesn't matter how far you go, just that you feel a stretch. Keep focusing on length through your spine, belly moving away from your thighs a little bit. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. And just 2 more. inhale, sit up. And let's come into a seated cobbler's pose. So finding a nice stretch through our legs again, and finding lots of length through for our spine. You could stay right here upright or actively draw your legs down. Or if you want to turn it into a little bit of a flow, inhale, legs come up. Exhale, they lower. Or sustain it and exhale, fold. Now be mindful of your neck. Your neck might start to fall down onto your chest. Keep reaching through. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, legs extend. We'll scoot ourselves forward. And we're going to come first into some twists and then some more back bends to close things off. So on our backs, we'll draw our knees into our chest. Rounding your spine here to start. And then we'll inhale, extend our left leg out. And draw our right knee into our chest. Both toes stay active here as we follow exhales, cross over, to the left side of our body. If you don't mind your leg hovering there and that feels like you're getting a good safe stretch, cool. Or you could also bring a block underneath you and find the right height and bring your leg onto that block. I like the support that gives me to just press there and feel the benefits of the twist a little bit more. So I have to keep finding the right height. Let's see if we can keep our upper back for the most part on the mat here. Toes stay active. And keep your breath audible, especially in these deep stretches. Using your breath to help center you, keep you calm. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale your knee into your chest. Inhale, lengthen out and just rest there for a moment. Let's switch. So we'll inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, bring it into your chest. Make sure our toes are active. Spreading our toes, drawing them back to our body. When you're ready, follow an exhale, cross over to the right. Again, if your knee makes it all the way down, great, or come onto a block. Extend out through your right heel. So get lots of length there. Take a few more deep breaths and hone in on what's happening in this twist. So try closing your eyes and sending all of your attention to your low back and just sensing what's occurring. Inhales will come up. Exhales, knee into chest. Inhale, lengthen. Let's follow an exhale, round our back after those two twists. Okay, so let's keep going. We're going to use a block for this back bend, so either block or blanket will be wonderful. We're going to bring the block onto our low back. So I like to bring it onto my muscles of my low back. Sometimes I do bring it onto my sacrum, but I feel like I don't get as much of a back bend there. That still feels good, but I'm going for a bit more back bending. It can be intense, of course, on your lumbar spine. Thankfully, those are really strong muscles, so if you just start out in this position, a little bit more relaxed, feet down on the mat, I think you'll be okay. It also might take steadfast foam rolling and just stretching until this starts to feel like a position where you're comfortable. So we do want to be comfortable. We don't want to be clenching here. I'm going to bring my elbows down, press lightly to draw my shoulder blades onto my back. So use these like robot arms, shoulder blades onto our back. Hands could stay upright or bring your hands down or clasp them underneath you. Lots of options. Excuse me. Maybe for some people, this second height on the block is too much, so you could start with the first one or go down to the first one or bring it up to the third. Lots of options. Again, if you have a foam roller, that's just, I think, really nice for this back bend because it just is a little easier to lay on for longer duration than the edges of a block. Options, of course, would be to extend your legs. If you're wanting to hang out here longer, maybe pause it and try working with that with still some activity of legs hugging in. But for now, I'm going to re-engage through my upper back. Find some more deep breaths. And then with strong legs, press up, move the block out, and slowly lower, coming to Shavasana. You can use that same assist of press your elbows down, shoulder blades on your back to more fully plant yourself in Shavasana. And if you're ready just to stay here, awesome. Take some deep breaths and relax into it. Or if you need a few more stretches, happy baby, more twisting, more back bending, whatever, you could do those things and then come back to Shavasana. So pause this video if you like, or just do those things in Shavasana after, whatever you like. And when we do come down, we're going to take a few breaths out through our mouth. Feel our face relax. And find some rest. Continue to let the mat hold you here. Take a full exhale and pause. Now inhale fill up and pause. Exhale once more. Empty your breath. Pause. Inhale, fill up. Expand in all directions. Pause. And breathe back and forth with ease. And start to flex your fingers a little bit. Flex your toes. Moving your arms and legs a little bit. Before coming into a full body stretch. And then resting on your side. Knees drawn towards your chest. Head resting on the side of your arms. And as you're ready, with your eyes still closed, float back up to a seated position on a block or a blanket, or kneeling, or if you don't have the block or blanket, just sitting upright in any one of these positions. Hands at heart center. Full breaths here. Take an inhale, bring our hands up to our forehead to be open and to practice clear and loving thoughts. Exhaling to heart center to be open and to practice clear and loving intentions. And hands to our lips to be open and practice clear and loving communication. Namaste. Okay, I hope that was vigorous and strong movements for you today. Whenever it is you're practicing this, let us know in the comments how you think it went, if there's any particular videos you want to see, and just thanks for watching.